Shabbat Shalom. Well, tonight's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I'm a little late getting this up because we are coming into the 4th of July and my dog is a chicken. Zelig is terrified of fireworks, and so most of the night he has been in my lap, under my feet. It has been a challenge. So I have started this a couple of times, and every time I get started, he ends up in my lap. So there is nothing quite like having a 100-pound German Shepherd in your lap. So let's go ahead and get this going real quick. This week's Torah portion is called Pinchas or Phinehas. It comes out of Numbers, starting at chapter 25, verse 10, and we're going to read through the end of chapter 29. Now that's going to be on page 170. That's where it starts. Then we'll move on to Jeremiah, chapter 1, verses 1 through chapter 2, verse 3. That's on page 467. And then we'll move on to 1 Corinthians 6. We'll read verses 9 through 20 on page 1109. So let's get started and see if we can get this done this time. Numbers 25, verse 10. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Phinehas, son of Eleazar, son of Aharon the priest, has turned back my wrath from the children of Israel, because he was ardent with my ardor in their midst, so that I did not consume the children of Israel in my ardor. Therefore say, see, I am giving him my covenant of peace. And it shall be to him and to his seed after him a covenant of an everlasting priesthood, because he was ardent for his Elohim and made atonement for the children of Israel. And the name of the man of Israel who was struck with the Midianite woman was Zimri, son of Salu, a leader of a father's house among the Shimonites. And the name of the Mennonite woman who was struck was Cosbi, the daughter of Zur. He was head of the people of his father's house in Midian. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, distress the Midianites, and you shall strike them, for they distressed you with their tricks, with which they deceived you in the manner of Peor, and in the matter of Cosbi, the daughter of a leader of Midian, their sister, who was struck in the day of the plague because of Peor. And it came to be after the plague that Yahweh spoke to Moshe and Eleazar, son of Aharon the priest, saying, take a census of all the congregations of the children of Israel, from 20 years old and above, by their fathers' houses, everyone going out to the army in Israel. So Moshe and Eleazar the priest spoke with them in the desert plains of Moab by the Jordan of Jericho, saying, take a census of the people from 20 years old and above, as Yahweh commanded Moshe, and the children of Israel who came out of the land of Mitzrayim. Reuben, firstborn of Israel, son of Reuben, of Hanok, the clan of the Hanokites of Palu, the clan of the Paluites, of Hetzron, the clan of the Hetzerites, and Carmi, the clan of the Carmites. These are the clans of the Reubenites, and their registered ones were 730. And the son of Paul, Eliab. And the sons of Eliab, Nemuel, and Dathan, and Abiram. This Dathan and Abiram were the called ones of the congregation, who contended against Moshe and against Aharon in the company of Korah, when they contended against Yahweh. And the earth opened its mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah, when the company died, when the fire consumed 250 men, and they became a sign. But the sons of Korah did not die. Sons of Shimon, according to their clan, of Nemuel, the clan of the Nemuelites, of Yamin, the clan of the Yaminites, of Yachin, the clan of the Yachinites, of Zerah, the clans of the Zerahites, of Shaul, the clan of the Shaulites. These are the clans of the Shimeonites, 22,200. Sons of Gad, according to their clans, of Zephon, the clan of the Zephonites, of Haggai, the clan of the Haggaites, of Shuni, the clan of the Shunites, of Ozni, the clan of the Oznites, of Eri, the clan of the Erites, and Arad, the clan of the Aradites, of Arai, the clan of the Ariites. These are the clans of the sons of Gad, according to their registered ones, 40,500. Sons of Yehuda, Er and Onan. And Er and Onan died in the land of Canaan. The sons of Yehuda, according to their clans, of Selah, the clan of the Selaites, of Peretz, the clan of the Porthites, of Zerah, the clan of the Zaharites, the sons of Peretz, of Hetzron, the clan of the Hetzerites, of Hamuel, the clan of the Hamorites. These are the clans of Yehuda according to their registered ones, 76,500. Sons of Issachar, according to their clans, of Tola, the clan of the Tolites, of Puah, the clan of the Punites, of Yashub, the clan of the Yashubites, of Shimron, the clan of the Shimronites. These were the clans of Issachar according to their registered ones, 64,300. Sons of Zebulun, according to their clans, of Sered, the clan of the Sardites, of Elon, the clan of the Elonites, of Yalael, the clan of the Yaelelites. These are the clans of the Zebulites, according to their registered ones, 60,500. Sons of Joseph, according to their clans, by Manasseh and Ephraim. Sons of Manasseh, of Machir, the clan of the Machirites. And Machir brought forth Gilad, and Gilad the clan of the Giladites. And these are the sons of Gilad, of Ieser, the clan of the Ieserites, of Helek, the clan of the Helekites, of Ashriel, the clan of the Ashrielites, of Shechem, the clan of the Shechemites, of Shemida, the clan of the Shemidaites. Of Hepher, the clan of the Hepherites. Of Zelophehad, son of Hepher, had no sons but daughters, and the names of the daughters were Zelophehad, Malah, and Noah, Hagilah, Milcah, and Tirzah. These are the clans of the Manasseh, and their registered ones, 52,700. These are the sons of Ephraim, according to their clans. The Shuthalah, the clan of the Shuthalahites. Of Bekir, the clan of the Becherites. Of Tahan, the clan of the Tahanites. And these are the sons of Shehuthalah. Of Iran, the clan of the Iranites. These are the clans of the sons of Ephraim according to their registered ones, 32,500. These are the sons of Joseph according to their clans. The sons of Benjamin according to their clan, of Bela, the clan of Belaites. Of Ashbel, the clan of the Ashbelites. Of Ahiram, the clan of the Ahiramites. Of Shepham, the clan of the Shephuphamites. Of Yepham, the clan of the Huphamites. And sons of Bela were Ard and Naaman. Of Ard, the clan of the Ardites. Of Naaman, the clan of the Naamites. These are the sons of Benjamin, according to their clans, and their registered ones, 45,600. These are the sons of Dan, according to their clans. Shuham, the clan of the Shuhamites. These are the clans of Dan, according to their clans. All the clans of the Shuhamites, according to their registered ones, 64,400. Sons of Ashur, according to their clans. Of Yimnah, the clan of the Yimnahites. Of Yishwi, the clan of the Yishwiites. Of Beriah, the clan of the Beriaites. Of the sons of Beriah. Of Heber, the clan of the Heberites. Of Malchiel, the clan of the Malchielites. And the names of the daughters of Ashur were Sarah. These are the clans of the sons of Asher, according to their registered ones, 53,400. Sons of Naphtali, according to their clans. Of Yatziel, the clan of the Yatzielites. Of Guni, the clan of the Gunites. Of Yetzer, the clan of the Yetzerites. Of Shilem, the clan of the Shilemites. These are the clans of Naphtali according to their clans and their registered ones, 45,400. These are the registered ones of the children of Israel, 601,730. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, the land is to be divided to these as an inheritance, according to the number of names. To the large ones you give a larger inheritance, and to the small ones you give a smaller inheritance. Each shall be given its inheritance according to their registered ones, but the land is divided by lot. They inherit according to the names of the tribes of their fathers. According to the lot, their inheritance is divided between the larger and the smaller. And these are the registered ones of the Levites according to their clans: of Gershon, the clan of the Gershonites; of Kehath, the clan of the Kehathanites; of Merari, the clan of the Merarites. These are the clans of the Levites: the clan of the Libnites, the clan of the Hebronites, and the clan of the Mahilites, the clan of the Mushihites, and the clan of the Korhites. And Korhith brought forth Amram. And the name of Amram's wife was Jochebed, the daughter of Levi, who was born to Levi in Mitzrayim. And to Amram she bore Aharon and Moshe, and their sister Miriam. And to Aharon were born Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar. And Nadab and Abihu died when they brought strange fire before Yahweh. And their registered ones were 23,000, every male from a new moon old and above, for they were not registered among the other children of Israel, because there was no inheritance given to them among the children of Israel. These are the ones registered by Moshe and Eleazar, the priest, who registered the sons of Israel in the desert plains of Moab by the Yarden of Jericho. But among these there was not a man of those registered by Moshe or Aharon, the priest, when they registered the sons of Israel in the wilderness of Sinai. For Yahweh had said to them, they shall certainly die in the wilderness, and not a man was left of them except Caleb, son of Jephunneh, and Yehoshua, son of Nun. Then came the daughters of Zelophehad, son of Hefer, son of Gilad, son of Machir, son of Manasseh, from the clan of Manasseh, son of Joseph. And those were the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, and Haglah, and Milcah, and Tirzah. And they stood before Moshe, and before Eleazar the priest, and before the leaders and all the congregation at the doorway to the tent of appointment, saying, Our father died in the wilderness, yet he was not in the company of those who were met together against Yahweh in company with Korah, but he died in his own sin, and he had no sons. Why should the name of our father be removed from among his clan, because he had no son? Give us a possession among the brothers of our father. Moshe then brought their case before Yahweh. And Yahweh said to Moshe, saying, The daughters of Zelophehad speak what is right. You should certainly give them a possession of inheritance among the father's brothers, and cause the inheritance of their father to pass to them. And speak to the children of Israel, saying, When a man dies and has no sin, then you shall cause his inheritance to pass to his daughter. And if he has no daughter, then you shall give his inheritance to his brother. And if he has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to his father's brother. And if his father has no brothers, then you shall give his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan, and he shall possess it. And it shall be to the children of Israel a law of right ruling. And Yahweh commanded Moshe. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Go up into the mount of Abrim, and see the land which I have given to the children of Israel. And when you have seen it, you also shall be gathered to your people, as Aharon your brother was gathered, because you rebelled against my mouth in the wilderness of Zin, in the strife of the congregation, to set me apart at the waters before their eyes. These were the waters of Meribah at Kadesh, in the wilderness of Zin. And Moshe spoke to Yahweh, saying, Let Yahweh, the Elohim of the spirits of all flesh, appoint a man over the congregation, who goes out before them and comes in before them, who leads them out and brings them in, so that the congregation of Yahweh be not like sheep without a shepherd. I am so sorry. And Yahweh said to Moshe, Take Yehoshua, son of Nun, with you, a man in whom is the Spirit, and you shall lay your hand on him, and shall set him before Eleazar the priest and before the congregation, and give him command before their eyes, and shall put some of your esteem upon him, so that all the congregation of the children of Israel obey him. And he is to stand before Eleazar the priest, who shall inquire before Yahweh for him by the right ruling of the Urim. And at his word they go out, and at his word they come in, both he and all the children of Israel with him, all the congregation. And Moshe did as Yahweh commanded him, and took Yehoshua, and set him before Eleazar the priest, and before all the congregation, and laid his hand on him, and commissioned him as Yahweh commanded by the hand of Moshe. And Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying, Command the children of Israel, and you shall say to them, Take heed to bring my offering, my food for my offerings made by fire, as a sweet fragrance to me, as at their appointed time. And you shall say to them, This is the offering made by fire, which you bring to Yahweh, 2 male lambs, a year old, perfect ones, daily, a continual ascending offering. The male lamb you prepare in the morning, and the other lamb you prepare between the evenings. With 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering, mixed with 1/4 of a hin of pressed oil, a continual offering. Excuse me. A continual ascending offering, which was offered at Mount Sinai for a sweet fragrance, an offering made by fire to Yahweh. And its drink offering, 1/4 of a hin for each lamb. Pour out the drink to Yahweh as an offering in the set-apart place. And the other lamb you prepare between the evenings as the morning grain offering and its drink offering. You prepare it as an offering made by fire, a sweet fragrance to Yahweh. And on the Sabbath day, 2 lambs, a year old, perfect ones, and 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering, mixed with flour, with its drink offering. The ascending offering for every Sabbath, besides the continual ascending offering with its drink offering. And on the beginning of your new moons, you bring near an ascending offering to Yahweh, 2 young bulls and 1 ram, and 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones. 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering mixed with oil for each bull. 2/10 of an ephah of fine flour as a grain offering mixed with oil for the 1 ram. And 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil as a grain offering for each lamb, as an ascending offering of sweet fragrance, an offering made by fire to Yahweh. And their drink offerings is 1/2 a hin of wine for a bull, and 1/3 of a hin for a ram, and 1/4 of a hin for a lamb. This is the ascending offering for each new moon, throughout the new moons of the year. And 1 male goat as a sin offering to Yahweh is prepared, besides the continual ascending offering and its drink offering. And in the first new moon, on the 14th day, is the Pesach of Yahweh. And on the 15th day is the new moon, on the 15th day of this new moon, is a festival. For 7 days unleavened bread is eaten. On the first day is a set-apart gathering. You do no servile work. And you shall bring near an offering made by fire as an ascending offering to Yahweh, 2 young bulls and 1 ram, and 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones, they are for you. And for their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil. Prepare 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, and 2/10 for a ram. Prepare 1/10 of an ephah for each of the 7 lambs, and 1 goat as a sin offering, to make atonement for you. Prepare these beside the ascending offering of the morning, which is for a continual ascending offering. According to those, you are to prepare the food of the offerings made by fire daily for 7 days, as a sweet fragrance to Yahweh. It is prepared beside the continual ascending offering and its drink offerings. And on the 7th day you have a set-apart gathering. You do no servile work. And on the day of the first fruits, when you bring the new grain offering to Yahweh at the festival of Shavuot, you have a set-apart gathering, and you do no servile work. And you shall bring near an ascending offering as a sweet fragrance to Yahweh, 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs a year old, with their grain offering of fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, 1 male goat to make atonement for you. Perfect ones, they are for you. Prepare them with their drink offerings, besides the continual ascending offerings with its grain offerings. And in the 7th new moon, on the first day of the new moon, you have a set-apart gathering. You do no servile work. It is Yom Teruah for you. And you shall prepare an ascending offering as a sweet fragrance to Yahweh. 1 young bull, 1 ram, 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, and 2/10 for the ram, and 1/10 of each, and 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, and 1 male goat as a sin offering to make atonement for you, besides the ascending offering with its grain offering for the new moon, the continual ascending offering with its grain offerings, and their drink offerings according to their right ruling, as a sweet fragrance, an offering made by fire to Yahweh. And on the 10th day of this 7th new moon, you have a set-apart gathering, and you shall afflict your being. You do no work, and you shall bring near an ascending offering to Yahweh, a sweet fragrance, 1 young bull, 1 ram, 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones they are for you. And their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for a bull, 2/10 for the 1 ram, 1/10 for each of the 7 lambs, 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the sin offering for atonement, the continual ascending offering with its grain offering, and their drink offerings. And on the 15th day of the 7th new moon, you have a set-apart gathering, and you do no servile work. And you shall celebrate a festival to Yahweh 7 days. And you shall bring near an ascending offering, an offering made by fire, a sweet fragrance to Yahweh, 13 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones they are, and their grain offering, fine flour mixed with oil, 3/10 of an ephah for each of the 13 bulls, 2/10 for each of the 2 rams, 1/10 for each of the 14 lambs, and 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Then on the second day, 12 young bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offering for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs, by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering with its grain offerings and their drink offerings. And on the third day, 11 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offering for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering and its drink offering. Then on the fourth day, 10 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 male goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering, and its drink offering. Then on the fifth day, 9 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offerings for their bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs, by their number, according to the right rule. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering and its drink offering. Then on the sixth day, 8 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and the grain offerings and their drink offerings for the bulls, for the rams, and for the lambs by their number, according to their right ruling. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering and its drink offering. Then on the seventh day, 7 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs a year old, perfect ones, and their grain offering and their drink offerings for the bulls and the rams and for the lambs by their number, according to the right ruling. And 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering and its drink offerings. And on the 8th day, you have an assembly. You do no servile work. And you shall bring near an ascending offering, an offering made by fire, a sweet fragrance to Yahweh, 1 bull, 1 ram, 7 lambs a year old, perfect ones, their grain offering and their drink offering for the bull and for the ram, for the lambs, for their number according to the right ruling, and 1 goat as a sin offering, besides the continual ascending offering, its grain offering and its drink offering. These you prepare to Yahweh at your appointed times, besides your vowed offerings and your volunteer offerings, as your ascending offerings and your grain offerings, as your drink offerings and as your peace offerings. And Moshe spoke to the children of Israel according to all that Yahweh had commanded Moshe. Okay, let's go over to Jeremiah, page 467. We're going to read starting at chapter 1, going through chapter 2, verse 3. Oh, I am so sorry. I told you Zelophehad had me up late, so I'm doing this kind of late. The words of Jeremiah, the son of Hilkiah, of the priests who were in Anathoth, in the land of Benjamin, to whom the word of Yahweh came in the days of Yoshiahu, son of Ammon, sovereign of Yehudah, in the 13th year of his reign. And it came in the days of Jehoiakim, son of Yoshiyahu, the sovereign of Yehuda, until the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, son of Yoshiyahu, sovereign of Yehuda, until the exile of Jerusalem in the 5th new moon. Now the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Before I formed you in the belly, I knew you. And before you came out of the womb, I did set you apart. I appointed you a prophet to nations. And said I, Master Yahweh, see, I do not know how to speak, for I am a youth. But Yahweh said to me, Do not say I am a youth, but go to all to whom I send you, and speak whatever I command you. Do not fear their faces, for I am with you to deliver you, declares Yahweh. And Yahweh put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And Yahweh said to me, See, I have put my words in your mouth. See, I have this day set you over the nations and over the reigns, to root out and to pull down, to destroy and to overthrow, to build and to plant. And the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, What do you see, Yeriyahu? And I said, I see a branch of an almond tree. And Yahweh said to me, You have seen well, for I am searching over my word to do it. And the word of Yahweh came to me a second time, saying, What do you see? And I said, I see a boiling pot, and it is facing me from the north. And Yahweh said to me, Out of the north evil is set loose on all the inhabitants of the land. For look, I am calling all the clans of the reigns of the north, declares Yahweh. And they shall come, and each one set his throne at the entrance of the gate of Jerusalem, against all its walls all around, and against all the cities of Yehuda. And I shall pronounce my judgment against them concerning all their evil, because they have forsaken me, burned incense to other mighty ones, and bowed themselves to the works of their own hands. Now gird up your loins and arise, and speak to them all that I command you. Do not break down before their faces, lest I break you before them. For look, I have made you this day a walled city, and an iron column, and bronze walls against all the land, against the sovereigns of Yehuda, against their heads, against their priests, against the people of the land. And they shall fight against you, but shall not prevail against you. For I am with you, declares Yahweh, to deliver you. And the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Go, and you shall cry in the hearing of Jerusalem, saying, Thus said Yahweh, I remember you, the loving commitment of your youth, the love of your bridehood, when you went after me in the wilderness, in the land that was not sown. Israel was set apart to Yahweh, the first fruit of his increase. All who ate of it became guilty. Evil came upon them, declares Yahweh. I would never want Yahweh to say that about me. I pray he never does. I pray I never give him a reason to. Okay, we're going to turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 6. Oops. There it is. Page 1109. We read verses 9 through 20. Do you not know that the unrighteous shall not inherit the reign of Elohim? Do not be deceived, neither those who whore, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor homosexuals, nor thieves, nor greedy of gain, not drunkards, nor revelers, nor swindlers shall inherit the reign of Elohim. And such were some of you. But you were washed, but you were set apart, but you were declared right in the name of the Master Yeshua and by the Spirit of our Elohim. All is permitted me, but not all do profit. All is permitted me, but I shall not be under authority of any. Foods for the stomach, and the stomach for foods, but Elohim shall destroy both, it and them. And the body is not for whoring, but for the master, and the master for the body. And Elohim, who raised up the master, shall also raise up through his power. Do you not know that your bodies are members of Messiah? Shall I then take the members of Messiah and make them members of a whore? Let it not be. Or do you not know that he who is joined to a whore is one body? For he says the two shall become one flesh. And he who is joined to the master is one spirit. Flee whoring. Every sin that a man does is outside the body, but he who commits whoring sins against his own body. Or do you not know that your body is the dwelling place of the set-apart Spirit who is in you, which you have from Elohim, and you are not your own, for you were bought with a price. Therefore esteem Elohim in your body and in your spirit, which are of Elohim. And that is the end of the Torah portion for this week. Pinchas. And if you don't know, if you go onto the channel, you'll look for a new playlist. It is the proverb of the day. And I've been doing all of the proverbs. So please go to the website and find that and start following along in the proverb of the day. I hope you have a wonderful Shabbat. And I am going to go get some rest. And I will see you in the morning for the proverb of the day. Have a wonderful day, a blessed and restful Shabbat, and always walk with Yah.